Welcome to Tech Topics brought to you by Cybervenger. We help keep small businesses stay protected and compliant with cutting-edge cybersecurity and IT solutions.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Andy. I'm the managing consultant for Cybervenger. Today we're doing another deep dive into the 110 controls of the NIST 800-171 standard. This standard helps protect controlled unclassified information. Basically, if you're doing business with the Department of Defense, you need to follow the standard, or other departments as well. But let's take a look down here and see if we can find our today's control. And here it is, 3.13.13. It says, control and monitor the use of mobile code. Mobile code technologies include Java, JavaScript, ActiveX, PostScript, PDF, Flash, and VB script. Okay, so what is this exactly? When I first read this, it's a mobile code. I'm like, okay, so we're talking about mobile device management to lock down mobile devices. They're not so much talking about mobile devices, but I'm sure that plays into that. They're more talking about browser-based code. So stuff that is you're consuming content. A lot of that content requires a player of some kind. Like think of the Flash player, right? And those players can execute code of a third party that's not been vetted, that could be compromised, that might be able to break out of that little web browser shell and do stuff on your system. Flash, of course, was notorious for being insecure. I'm glad it's gone and dead. If you're running Flash in an organization, shame on you. Make it go away. That's part of complying with this. But the other examples of this, real-world examples, like JavaScript or Java, can sometimes run Java applets inside a browser, and under your control panel, you can set it to whether it's medium security or high security. You need to make sure that whatever security level you're setting, it checks to see that code is signed by somebody, that it passes, that as a check. You can get code signed, do code signing. Basically, that means you produce an application, you take a hash of it, that hash you then send off to like DigiCert or some certificate authority or Komodo or where the heck you're using, and then they publish that, and just like you would get a certificate to protect a website and encrypt it and prove that that website is legitimate to most browsers. Like you have a self-signed certificate, you always get that pop-up warning if you use that in your web browser, in your web server. But a real website will use DigiCert or, I can't think of another signing like Komodo or any of those other certificate authorities out there, and then they verify that the company's real, however means that sometimes they use the address, they talk to people, they look for paperwork from the company, whatever. And then most browsers trust those automatically, so you don't have to do that whole web of trust thing. You need that for the applications too. And then if the applications are corrupted or different, it'll show an error and won't run it. That's important to comply with this particular standard. But you also want to think about what kind of security controls are in those applications. You want to make sure that I would set it up, if you have any kind of mobile code, anything that can run in the web browser, right? If you've got JavaScript, VB, I would be very cautious about what you allow, and maybe blacklist everything and then whitelist by exception. So you have pre-approved applications and websites so the stuff is blocked by default. A good gateway content filter will do that kind of thing. That would help you to comply with this, because then it's worded a little generically, right? It just wants to make sure that you're not being compromised by website code or third-party code, that kind of thing. And it ditto for mobile devices, but it explicitly calls out, if you look, in fact, let's look down here again. In that second field here, it does call out, talk about servers or on workstations. Workstations or notebooks. So it's not just mobile phones. That's why it's more about the browser code or anything else like that. If you PDF, you could theoretically jam code a PDF. I think the PDF reader it has the potential to become extensible. Really, any plugin that you add to your browser that helps produce content should be vetted to make sure it's secure and is not going to open you up to vulnerability that can't jailbreak and touch your computer. Like there's, those interpreters should have limits to what instructions it's going to follow. You don't want a complete open-ended code. Like you wouldn't want a JavaScript interpreter to be able to let you write anywhere on your C drive. That would be a no-no. Or to read and upload information. That'd be a no-no. It's just render what you're viewing and nothing else. So that's the kind of thing you need to research and review on kind of a case-by-case basis. And that's that control. So that's what we have for this one, and I will see you all in the next one.
Thanks for watching. We hope this video has provided valuable information to you. Be sure to share this video with other small business owners to spread the word about the importance of cybersecurity. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you want more information about cybersecurity, visit us at www.cybervenger.com.